Alright guys, let me get everything out and then we'll get to it here. Let's see. We'll get all the posts out, let everybody know we're going live. Okay. So now let me put it on Discord too, and we'll get those out. Let me just make sure we've got everybody here. Well, can't top this morning. Okay, just got a couple more to put in here and then we're good. Okay, let me put my thing in chat, guys, and we'll start looking at what we've got. Like always, if you have any questions or tickers for me to look at, just put them up in chat and we'll go over them. If you can't get a hold of me there, then tag me in Discord. If you're in one of the Discords I'm in, you can tag me there. Well, fun top right. Hey John, good to see you, man. Yes, we can look at Prague and we can look at BBIG. Since you're the first to message in, God, I can't talk or nothing today. I was in a rush. There's some people doing some work out here the last couple of days, and they had to come and ask for permission. That's the reason why I'm a few minutes late. So let's bring up the big chart and let's go over BBIG first. Ooh, Tilray, look at that. I sold out of my options on that. I'd already made like, God, what was it? It was like 40 or 50 bucks. I can't remember. Per contract, by the way. BBIG. Yeah, it took a really good hit this morning. I think a lot of this is where we had the catalyst on the 14th, and it ran up. People were expecting big things for Monday, and it done good there. So I think what we're seeing here is a mix between profit takers and just being hit by shorts. But like always, BBIG seems to find that support. The next big day is going to be on the 22nd. Yeah, there we go. Next big day is on the 22nd. So the support and resistance levels we're looking at right now, we want to see it break back over 809 from there. If we come back out here to the 4 hour, I know this looks like a mess, guys. Let me get the drawings off here so we can just look at this. So there we go. We can see that we're still above the 200 and we're still bouncing up. That's what we want to see. These pullbacks are fine as long as they're healthy and they're not dramatic. You can see here that we're still not trading above not only the 200 but the 50-day, and we're seeing pop up, consolidate and pull back, pop up, consolidate and pull back, and we should see another pop up hopefully soon. Really looking at There we go. We're still above that. I think I got rid of it. Yeah, I had a bull flag drew out here. We've broken out of that. We can see we've broken out of the channel. So we're looking good still on this one. If you're in this one for not the squeeze but the rally, then your get out point would be either under the 50 or under the 200. But I still think this is good. Our main thing we need to break above, we can see we double topped here. Actually, probably quadruple topped. We need to get above this 874 and stay. That's where we need to break above that. If we can get if we can get the candle above that or the wicks above 917, this will look really good. Now Prague, I think, didn't Prague take a hit too? I can't remember. I looked at it earlier. No, Prague's still doing good overall. Let's see what the 15-minute looks like. Yeah, it's just consolidating out this box that we put out there. You know, we can see that we broke above it and below it, but we're still consolidating out. We're kind of riding out that 50 right now. To be honest with you, if I was in this play, I probably would have took profits when it hit 350. But if you're still in it, it looks like it's still good for right now. For me, if I was wanting out of this, I'd wait for the or not wanting out of it, wanting a good place to take profits, I'd wait for the break below the 50. And you see how this retested, but it broke over? Wait for a retest and a rejection. If you get that retest and a rejection, that would be your get out point where we're at now. Like right now, we're broke below it here. If we get rejected here and it starts coming down, that would be your get out point. That's the way I would play it. And I wouldn't worry about if it went up from there. I mean, we've had 2 or 3 really good rallies on this already. Yeah, see, look, we played this one, we got in again, 2. I didn't ride this third one, though. But I know a lot of y'all did, and it's looking really good. Let me run down AMC, and then we'll start taking questions and tickers if y'all want to. Yeah, AMC, same thing. It come up around that resistance I was talking about yesterday, guys, and got rejected. So look for the pullback and bounce. The key areas we wanted to get over the 43.28 with a confirmation, something like a retest and a bounce, or to continue on, break above this trend line support. But that's the next one. If we can break out this trend line support and confirm it, this stock's going to go wild then. That's a key area people are watching, for it to break out of that. Alright, let me see where y'all's at here. Yeah. Guys, any tickers, any questions like that y'all want to go over, throw them up there. We'll go over them. I don't mind one bit. HIMX. Wait. Was y'all able to follow me on that? Okay, never mind, I had that one pause. That's my bad. HIMX, what we got here? Yeah, see, look, it had a great little bounce this morning. It got up over that 50. It come back, bounce. Actually, it looks like it retested twice and bounced. Let's look at the 15-minute here. Yeah, see, come up, retested, bounced, and it's continuing to make higher highs and higher lows. That's very good. But if you look here on the 4-hour, we have this 200, and it is yet to break above the 200 and stay. So that's what we want to look at. And there's 2 ways of playing this right now. You can play it until it breaks over the 200 and get out, or you can wait to see if it retests, and if it bounces, stay in. If not, if it falls under, get out there. That would be the way to play this one. I mean, from where it's at, from where it was on that bounce right here to where it's at now, it's up 10%. So if it goes on up to here, you're looking at a 50% play. That's a good play no matter what book you're looking at. CLF has taken a hit, mainly because it is a steel company and steel got downgraded from what I heard. I still need to look in more. I still think this is good for earnings come Friday, but I still need to look a little bit more into it. We can see that it's still trending upwards. We're still getting higher highs, or higher lows, I mean, and we're forming out this. Let me move this 1 second. We're forming out this triangle here. So this is ascending triangle on this. That's what we want to see it break out of. I still have my shares in this, but I'm not going to get calls in this until it breaks that 200. What are we getting at? What are we getting at? Yeah, let me write those three down and we'll just hit them one by one. And I'll show you one that I'm in too, or was. I don't know if my stop loss or take profit yet. I had a chance to check it since I got home. NRXP, APYP. Alright, let's run these down. Versus speeds, WTRH. Again, this is still looking pretty decent. It's consolidating right now. We can see this morning it bounced off the 200 and kept going. It's looking good. After it bounced off 200, we have higher lows. And again, we are working off of this ascending triangle here. So we want to see a breakout of that, whether it be the top or the bottom. If it breaks out to the bottom, look for to see if it retests at 200. If it breaks under that 200 and confirms it, it's done. This is over with. If it breaks out to the top, confirms with the bounce and keeps going, then this key area right here, we want to see it making a new high. That way we can say it's making higher lows and higher highs. Technically, that would be a trend channel up. So that's what we want to see with that. I still have shares in this one too, by the way. I do have a stop loss set. My stop loss is set for right around that area there. So right around the 119 area is my stop loss. At that point, I would still be in profit, but not by much. We're talking dollars, not hundreds. NRXP. Ooh, this is a rough one, man. It's hard to tell what. I mean, not that the stock looks rough. It's a rough one to tell what it's going to do. We can see that we had the initial pop up. It actually triple topped right there. Let's put it in a box. So that's the top resistance right now. That's where we need to break out of. I'm actually going to put it here. And that's our support. We can see that it did break under the 200, but it kind of consolidated out until this morning. Now it's broke over the 200. We have the split looking good, but you can see that it's come all the way back down to the 50, and now we have these engulfing candles. Really look to see which way these engulfing candles break up. If we get a green engulfing candle and then another green one to continue it, that would be very good. If we get a red engulfing candle like this one and it continues down with another red one, watch for it to retest this support. So really now it's all about, I bet you that's a 50%. Let's see. 50 or 61 one. Yeah, see, it's right at that 61 area. So it's at a key area. It just needs to decide which way it's going to go. MACD's a little bearish on it too. So right now, it's looking a little bearish, but it is at that key point. It's at the 50-day plus a 61% bounce. We're above the 200. We have the split. So it's kind of, it could go either way right here, really. That's kind of what we're looking at with it. APYP. Low volume in it. No? Oh, it's sub penny. That's the reason why it's doing this. Sub penny, even though it has a lot of volume, it might as well be low volume because it doesn't do much for the movement. You can see how it just barcodes. This is a true barcode, and that's where barcoding gets its name. See how it looks just like a barcode? Because it's engulfing candle, just one right after another all the way down. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Yeah, see on the 4 hour, if you're going to play this one, it's not going to be good to play it short. This one is going to have to be a long play, because really the only type of read you can get off of from the chart is long. See, even the 1 hour is looking kind of barcoded. So you probably have to play it off the 4 hour. Look to see if it gets rejected here at this 200 or if it bounces above. But yeah, this one's going to be a long play. You can even see on the 4 hour how it's barcoding some. To me, honestly, I don't like playing stocks that has a chart like this. They're just too hard to read. But at the same time, it's easy to buy a bunch up and just let it sit there because you don't have much money in it. So if you like these plays, then just watch those key areas on the 4 hour. Apple was looking good, and we have wheat stocks up. I put a article up in Discord, and I'm pretty sure I put it up on Twitter too. If not, I'll get it up, about why wheat stocks are doing pretty good. It's got something to do about California rules and stuff that they're setting up there. But this Apple one is looking really nice. We are over the 200. We have the split. We have the bounce. And it looks to be confirming this support. If it can confirm here and bounce, this would be very good. And I'll actually pick up some calls in this situation. See, right now it's kind of like wanting to consolidate out that line. It really needs to bounce and take off. But this is a good sign so far. I'll be watching this from closer to close, and I may actually pick up either calls or puts depending on what it does. If it breaks under that 50, I'm going to pick up some puts because it'll come on down to the 200 and bounce. And that's a $3 or $4 change, which would be great for puts. If it stays up and looks like it's going to break this area, well, that area, that's 149, then I'm going to pick up calls. If it consolidates, I'm going to leave it alone until in the morning. Tilray took off. I ended up playing this. If we look at the 3 minute, I got in on these first red candle. Well, it's either that one or I think it's this double one here. I got in there on the dip. First green candle I bought in, and I just sold somewhere around when I first got back. So it would have been somewhere around through here. And I ended up making $40 a call, and I had 5 calls in it. Overall market's bullish today. Trying to see if there's any plays to be had right now. Oh, Matterport is one I've been watching. I'm just waiting for this bounce. If I can get this bounce and it clears this 1952, I'll be picking me up some Matterport share calls. Wish, yes, we can look at Wish. I see Wonky's in there too, so we'll check out CEI. I know he was playing that there. Oh, Wish is... Man, I just said to myself earlier, I said, Tilray's going off, BB's going off, I better pick up some Wish. And I said, I'll do it when I get back. And look, this is what hesitation gets you guys. It's because the meme stocks are popping off. You know what? Let me see something. I know what's up here. Let's go to the Reddit. Oh man, don't do this to me. Come on. Where is that at? There it is. Now let's go to Reddit. Let's go to trending stocks. Let's start running down some of the big ones. The one that's been in there a while. Clove. So I'm going to put you on my screen so when I switch back and forth we can just look at it here. See, this one tried to run up too right around the same time. What about Klein? Klein didn't do nothing. What's another one? ATVI and SDC. Activision tried to take a little bit of a run, but Activision's a different one altogether, so we can't count that one. Looks like it's trying to climb up too, but this one's done good ever since around 11:30 this morning. So something's got the meme stocks going this morning. Maybe it's where the market's back risk on. CIFR. That's the one I've been calling out the last few days. Nope, it's took off downward. Rocket. We can check out Fisker too. I know it's usually one of them. Rocket doing good. Fisker alright. But yeah, Wishes. See, right here is where you can tell if it's going to do something anymore. If it comes down and touches this 15 and bounces, you'll probably see more out of it. If it just crashes on back down to around the 50 or lower, it's done for the day. This is on the 3-minute chart, by the way, if you're looking. And today's just kind of, it's like where the sectors are changing. It's hard to pin down what some good plays are. We may have to dig into our bag here. Yeah, let me write those down. We'll hit on those too. We've got EXPR, root. I said we'd go over CEI and SNDL. SNDL is the same as Tilray and those. Let me show you this. Tilray, SNDL. Sorry, we had it on 2 different time frames. And then we can even go over to cron. And see, I've had cron for a little while now, so I'm doing really good on it. I've had cron since right in through here, so I'm up pretty decent. Every one of them blew out. Same thing with SNDL. It needs to break over this 70 mark. It's where it seems like it gets caught at a lot. And see, I didn't put this up here. This has been here, or I didn't put it up here today. This has been here for a while. So that shows you how these support and resistance lines holds up. That's been in there since the last time it was up around there. Let's see. Either that one or probably even before then. Yeah. See, I put it in around these. And look. It hits on it every time. So look for it to stay above the 15 if you want to see any more out of it today. If you want to see any more out of it over the next couple of days, it needs to stay above this 66 area. And if you want to see it run higher than what it is now, it really clearly needs to break over 704, 70 cents and 44 tenths of a cent, 400ths of a cent, whatever you want to call it. Okay. What else do we got here? Root. CEI. CEI doing good. It's bull flagging out. And it'll do, I mean, the way it's looking, let me look further out here. Yeah, see, it's been rejected here at this 50, so it needs a clear break above the 50. It needs to bounce here and continue on to show that it's going to stay bullish on CEI. If this gets rejected and comes back down, look for it to come back and test this area right in through here, which is roughly $1.17. But if we can get that bounce right where it's at right now, we need it to bounce there or the 15, either one's fine, and continue on. That is 166. Root, same thing, man. It's popped up. It's one of the meme stocks. Root, we do have the 15 over 50 split. Let's see what the 3 minute looks like. Yeah, see, we got the split with damn good volume. Root, looks like it could really continue up. Let's get the quote here. What's the order book look like? Why is there no data on my order? There it is. Yeah, don't have a wall until it hits about 540. It looks like there might be a small one at 533, but I think the way things are looking, it'll blow past that one. What is it? 541's the one I'd worry about. So you might see resistance around 540. Look right there, 538. So let's put our resistance right there. And let's tighten up our support a little bit. Yeah. So we have support on root at 520. We have resistance at 538. Get out point for this one would be the 200, which is right now at 502. So this one looks good as long as it don't head and shoulders out. Guys, when you're looking at a head and shoulder, let me the shoulders need to be pretty close to the same height. The neckline needs to be pretty close to the same, and you need a clear head on it like that. It's kind of like a weird W. See that? And it can be a little bit on a trend line. They work best if they're horizontal, but they can be a little bit on a trend line going up. You don't want them completely vertical, but if they're on a slight trend line, that works too. As long as you can also draw that trend line between the neck and the shoulders with a clear head on it. Head and shoulders can be formed like that too. What do we have? Where is... EXPR was the other one. Oh yeah, this is good. See, this is broke up over the 200. Again, we want to see if it gets rejected here or not. But this one's looking good. If we pull back, see, look at them green candles. That is 600,000 volume there, 500 there, and 500 there. The MACD's real bullish. The RSI is getting a little overextended. It'd be nice for it before it cools off to break above that 200, cool off, maybe consolidate and then bounce. But it looks like it's actually going to get rejected here the first time. So look for a retest before it breaks back over. Now it could go ahead and break on over and retest, but just the way it's looking to me, like it's possibly going to get rejected its first time. Yeah, Cron's been a good stock for me here lately. It's been really good. I want to find some plays before the end of the day. Let's take a look. Let me show you how I use this watch list on Webull, guys. The heart button right up here. So you've got your watch list up here. I've got one I named Name Brand. It's got all the big stocks in it and a few that I play constantly. It's the biggest watch list that I have. It has the most popular stocks that I have in there, and if I don't have it in there, I put them in there once I realize I don't have it in there. So what I do is I go to the change percentage and I make sure that they're on top. So whatever the highest change is comes to the top. You see how they're moving? It's because the percentages are changing. And all I do is I'll start going down them. Let's click on the first one. It brings me out here to the chart. I can take a look at how it's doing. Go to the next one, fastly. It's doing great. This is one I wished I'd have jumped in around through here, and I meant to, but I just kind of lost track of it. Tiger's one that I'm in. Looks like it's good. I'm going to sell this one before the end of the day, though, but it looks like it's been pretty good. TME is another one I wished I would have got in on. 10-cent music. But again, I missed out. What happened is I was watching a 15-minute chart, and I didn't think this was a good enough pullback, so I waited. But if I'd been watching the 3-minute chart, I would have seen it was a clear pullback. Look at that. Or even this one, either one of them. The reason why it's good to watch multiple time frames when you can. What about what's running up top right now? Before we come back to that, let's take a look at these real quick. Run these down. That's a realty stock, yeah. Cavill, I'm in Cavill. Looks like, hold on, I'm gonna sell out of Cavill because it's done and I'm up. No, wait, I already sold out of Cavill. What am I talking about? I sold out of Cavill when I got home. Never mind. HX. Be too chasey to jump in right now. This one, by the way, was on the watch list yesterday or Friday one, I don't remember. It's either on the watch list or the Sunday stock, I don't remember. See, look, it's a perfect, man. You come up, it comes back and bounces. I should have been on top of that one. CI's on here today. That's how good it's doing. This is the top gainers on Weeble. Man. That one looks good if it bounces. DNA, that's the one that ARK Invest bought a bunch of them up not too long ago. I think I called this one out last week, but I never did play it. It's not done too bad. Let me check on the ones I was looking at here. I want to go ahead and buy that, but I'm just unsure about it right now. But it is low. It's staying on that 200. What are options on this one? I'm getting close in the day. I better pick something if I'm going to play it. What can it go up to? $24. We're at 19.30. You know what? I want to take a risk on it. I'm going to try it out. Oh wait, hold on. I got an alert on a couple others here real quick. GEVO. Man, that's the reason why it's important to keep up with your alerts, guys. Wish, see, I got an alert on it. ARRY. What else we got here? Ooh, NNDM. Man, see, missed out on all this shit. That's looking bullish. Does this have options? I'm going to hate myself, but I'm going to play it. So, yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to pick up a couple of options here on Matterport and this one. They're only $16. I'm going to pick up, let's see, 10 of them be 160, right? Let's pick up 10 of them. Okay, got those. What else do we have here? 1M and Matterport. Let me get these and then I'll take some more of your questions real quick. Yeah, I'm going to play Matterport. I just like the way it looks. I think it's going to be bullish going into tomorrow. And see, buying them at the end of the day like this, I don't waste a day trade on them. Okay, so we got those. Okay, let me check some of your questions out here real quick. Yeah, NMDM looks like it's going to be pretty sweet. I'm trying to run down the usual suspects for close, maybe try to get one more play in. Well, come on. What's Mara looking like? Bank of America puts, maybe? You know what? I'm a glutton for punishment. I want to buy some Bank of America puts. What do we got here? If we come out 10 days, they're not too bad. I like that one. So I'm going to go with that one. Bank of America. Trade options. We want to go out to the 29th. We want puts. What is it showing this on this for me? That's weird. Okay, never mind. I was looking at a different option. If we went in the money, no. The 45 doesn't look too bad. How far can it drop? So if I want to maximize my money, I need to go with the 46. 46 or 46. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's pick up 3 of those. That'll be $150. Okay, so I've made my plays for tomorrow morning. I've got NNDM calls. I've got Bank of America puts and Matterport calls. Y'all have anything y'all want me to look over and check? Got any questions? Did y'all see? Let's see here. Yeah, the problem with me on that though is I use the money I make here for bills and stuff. I actually treat it kind of like a job, so I never have. I mean, the most I usually keep in my account at one time, I've had it up to about 18 or 19 at one time, but roughly I play with about anywhere from 9,000 to 15,000. That's where I live, about 13,000 average. I just can't never save no more money than that. Every time some big bill will come out, got to get done back into it. And I don't want to take money out of my retirement portfolio. As soon as I take money out of it, I got to pay taxes on it. So I don't play with a lot of money. I tell you what I've been doing though. I've got a Robinhood account. I originally had it was one that I had was using just for options, and I have a few extra day trades, and I got it finally. That's what I was jerking all my money out of when I need to pay a bill. and it got down to right around, I think it was like $300, and I tried this big YOLO play, and I lost on it and come down to 87 or 93, or it's somewhere around through there. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can build this account up and maybe make a video on it. That was 2 or 3 weeks ago when I decided to do that. So I was under $100, and now I'm right at $500 with that account. From $87 to $500 in 2 or 3 weeks. Just playing smart options plays, doing what I can when I can, but making sure that I don't gamble any of it. I try to play smart, and that's what 5x my money in 2 to 3 weeks. So you can start out with nothing and end up with a lot. Well, like I said, I just told you how much I'm playing with, and I'm able to use that to make an income. So it can be done if you just watch what you do. You got to be smart. What is our plays doing? Ooh, AMC just, damn it. Let me see if I got enough money in this one account. Yes. Yes, I do. How much is AMC puts? Do I have enough time? Hang on, let me come back out here to this one real quick. Options, puts. That's 10 days out. Yeah, that'd be good enough. If we went, damn, I don't like that one. So I'd have to play this $100 one to make any decent money. I wish it would come back and retest. It's too chasey now. Damn it. If in the morning this comes back and gets rejected again, I will pick up puts on this. We were just talking about that too. I could be up a couple of $100 right now. Oh well, I'm not going to dwell on it. We'll just wait and see what it does. BBIG still consolidating within those lines. Looks like it can't get over the 200, but it can't get under the support right now. So we'll see which side it breaks out on. Rude. Looks like everything's taking a hit. What about Tilray? No, Tilray's still staying up right now. What about Prague? Yeah, Prague took a little bit of a hit too, but so far it's not down. You can see here it come down, then pulled back up. Well, damn. What's the market look like? Yeah, that, my problem is when I start getting a little bit of money, I'll take about 15% of it and gamble it. But I do. I mean, I do really decent with my options. Well, I don't like giving away my positions and stuff like that. But let's say, on average now, not every month, but on average, I'm able to walk away with $1,200 to $4,000 a month. I'm able to pay bills with that much. taking a look at my plays I just made here and see if any of them's doing anything. Well, if you take what I'm up and down on every one of them, guys, I'm making a whole $10 right now. Did y'all see, I posted a few things here on Twitter. Let me take y'all here. So here's the thing on Tilray and all that. The governor signs a historic bill, blah, blah, blah. Right here. I have the actual thing down here somewhere. Maybe I passed it up. Yeah, right here. If you're in AMC, GME, and all that, so if we come here and look at it, this is the SEC report on the squeeze in January on GME. So they've reported this. If you don't want to go through every bit of the report, I also have here a thing from Benzinga, 4 key takeaways from the meme stock report. They're definitely worth checking out, looking into, if you're into those trades, or if you're into any squeeze trades right now. It shows you a little bit where they're at with it. So it's definitely worth going and checking out. There was something else, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, this right here. This right here, guys, it's a free program. It's a good way to keep up with the overall market and even some stock stuff. It's called TradyTics, TradyTics.com. You just give them an email address and sign up. They do have a paid for thing too, but I don't use it. It's a good way to wake up in the morning and see, is the market going to be bullish? What's the indices doing? A heat map. I like the heat map on FinViz better, but this is a decent heat map. Biggest gainers and losers, sector performance. This is great to look at every day. Which sectors are doing the best. You can even get into like options and stuff. So we can go to options on the, there we go. Total SPY puts. The highest call volumes on which stocks. Somebody's playing the QQQ really high. AMC too. Wells Fargo. That's been one I've been watching here lately, Wells Fargo. If you're going to play a bank stock here right now, Wells Fargo's the one to play. It's been doing super good right now. But with that means it's going to have to come down here soon. Actually, probably be looking at puts about any time now. I really don't look for it to go any higher than this, at 51.50. So this can be a good one to put on, let's go right here. We'll set an alert for when it goes below that. And also have one set for sharp rise, sharp fall. So there we go. Let's go back to the charts. See if y'all got any questions before we close out the day. Down 700 is not bad. I know you see 700 and it looks bad, but that's not bad on the overall portfolio. That can be made up. Well, guys, like always, I'm going to have to go get my kids. I appreciate you coming out and hanging out with me for Power Hour. I think, not starting tomorrow, but the next day, which is Thursday, I think. I don't know what day I'm on right now. Let's see. Yeah, Thursday I'm going to try to start doing a morning podcast. We're going to start around 9ish and go to about 11ish and see how that does. So if y'all's interested in something like that, that's great. Also, if you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out with YouTube's algorithm. And guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.